Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Ozone Skyblock Reborn on the Fractured Flask channel. You may be wondering why we're starting in the Twilight Forest today, especially next to a snow biome here. We are going to build the house today, or build our kitchen today, like I said, but in order to do so, we need snow, which I can vein miner here. 64, good. That's all we needed from the Twilight Forest today. I'm gonna check out this house while we're here, just for fun. Break in the wall. Torch it up. Anything interesting? No. Anything interesting up here? Iron ladders. That. Anything? Anything. Cool. Take that. Just for fun. Then we'll get out. Alright. I'll meet you back at the house. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let me give you a bit of a tour of what I've done on the house since last time. First off, my friend the framing saw here, which I've discovered, you can convert framing blocks at will rather than having to remember all the recipes, but we're not using those today. I'll take you in this entrance. You'll see the roof. You'll see the different color up at the top there. That's because this roof is actually a double layer of the framed slabs, which means we can basically paint the ceiling of the ground floor a different color than the floor of the second floor. I've put a wall here leading into the kitchen, same slabs, as it were. I haven't figured this out yet, and unfortunately, due to the way that the slabs worked out and the window worked out, these teeth do have to poke through on both layers, and those are on both, which I think is fine. It gives a nice draw to the window. But the main problem for today, it's getting dark. It is no longer dark. But the main project for today is the kitchen. All based on this multi-block. So I have accumulated a copper chest full of stuff. And now that I think about it, I actually do want to grab a crafting station for that, so that we can just craft stuff out of the chest. I have put in there enough materials for all of the Pam's Harvestcraft tools, as well as enough fridges, an oven, and a bunch of random terracotta for counters and stuff. So I'm going to start by making the Pam's Harvestcraft stuff, just so we get it out of the way and don't accidentally use the materials. So, bakeware. Cutting board. We have the juicer. We use the grinder. The mixing bowl. The pot. The rolling pin. The saucepan. And the skillet. And we already have the juicer. Next, we are going to make the book. So, in order to make the our Cooking with Blockheads book, step 1, we burn it for some reason. Place that. We can then place that, get the second one, which is a quest, and then in order to make the third version, which is what we need to craft the actual station, is not that, annoyingly. I thought that was how you made it. Oh, no. Okay. 1 second, for some reason there's a quest on the no filter edition, and then you have to smelt it back into the proper book. Now we can make that book. Now that that's done, we can get started on the actual design of the kitchen. Let's see here. Let's make this. We can make... I've designed a sink. Okay, get out of the way. Go away. I've got the materials to make the black glass, which is what we spent the last couple episodes working on getting. I can make an oven. I've figured out enough for 2 double fridges. We want 1 ice unit, 2 preservation units, and I think the rest we want 4 tool racks, we want 1 spice rack, 1 fruit basket. Find this. We want 1 toaster. And then I believe everything that's left in this chest is designed to be counters. So I am going to put the oven and fridges against this wall. Am I? Yes. No? Sure, let's give it a shot. Oven there. Fridge. Actually, we want that to open inward. So let's see if we can... There we go. Fridge. Fridge! Oh, other way. Fridge. Fridge! I always like to do double fridges. We will apply a preservation chamber to both, and then an ice unit. So, now... This one will provide snow and ice to any recipes we want to make, but both of them will not allow the last stack of something in it to be used, which is what we want. Next, we are going to put the sink and the cooking table there. We want our main stations below the window. Actually, we don't want this here. We want this here. And then we want a counter top for the cutting board to go beneath. Window there. We want to make a kitchen corner to connect to the oven. Connect right to the oven there. And then we want 2 kitchen counters in between. Kitchen counters in between, and we want on one of them can go the toaster, on one of them can go the fruit basket, and then we want our tool racks, which we can't actually put there. So we're going to have our tool racks be on another place. So we want a kitchen corner there, and then we want 1, 2, 3, 4 kitchen corners or cabinets. Oh, I want all of those to be pointing the same way, if ideally. We'll put that there. We want that. We want that and that. And then I will hang the tool racks there. We will put the spice rack there. We might actually want another spice rack in between there, just for funsies. Grinder. Mixing bowl. Pot, skillet, saucepan, rolling pin, and finally our juicer. I'm going to get materials for 1 more spice rack, which might actually be in here. Make another spice rack. I don't usually use these, but I wanted to have them just in case. And then if we look at clicking for blockheads, the only thing left to put on the counter is the milk jar, which will go right there. I don't know what those terminals are about, though. These will obviously connect later. And just to have a place for them, I'm going to make 2 more kitchen counters. Put them there. Nope. do it properly. So we have our kitchen, we have plenty of storage, we have our fridge. What else do we need? I want 3 hanging cabinets, if that's all right with you. We want 1 more. Rest. Another hanging cabinet. 3 hanging cabinets go right. Nope. I'm all pointing same way as the ones on the floor. Okay. Might change that later. Actually, now that I think of it, these should go over the fridges and oven. 1, 2, 3. But we want to put them the right way. Sorry, I've been rambling a lot this episode. It's kind of design episode. That will be fixed later. I can paint the wall. I haven't quite decided what I want to do with that yet. But that's, I believe, all of that. And take that away. And then we want an island. We have room for an island. I think we might have room for an island. If we make counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. We place 1 here. Nope. Sorry, 1 here. Oh, I have misjudged where everything is because of the weird flooring patterns. So 1 there. 1. Want them facing inward, I think. 1 there. 1 there. 1. Nope. That way. Nope. Nope. These things are a little annoying. There. 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 And then we will put on one end crafting table and 1 copper chest to fit the counter. And now we have a fully functional kitchen, I believe. I am going to use the darkness to light it, though. So we'll put a torch there. We'll put a torch there. And 1 there, 1 there. Looks good. Is there anything else I want to do? We will need the milk jar eventually. We'll need cows, but we don't have cows right now. Okay. Spice rack. Fruit bucket. Cutting board. Toaster. Milk jar, and all of this space is filled. Honestly, not too bad. Now, before I wrap this episode up, I wanted to give you a look at some work I've done on the mob farm. So you'll notice that this door is here now. You'll also notice there's 3 spaces for heads and a place for ash. That comes from the flame and beheading upgrades we put in our mob masher last episode. But this will bring you into the processing room of armor and such things. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here right now. This is a good example. I can take stuff out of this, grind it up if it has enchantments. This one doesn't. And then we'll just combine it, and since it's not ready, we'll put it back in. But when things are done, we will put the armors here. It is a bit of a manual processing station. This is where rogue dimlets go. I don't even know where I got those. But how it works is, this now comes out the back of the vacuum hopper and goes all the way over here. It inserts on green channel, and this is extracting on the green channel. So, just like before, everything comes into this chest, and then that chest outputs to, on the blue channel, into the drawer controller. So basically I just moved this chest to a place where I could process things easier. But that about does it for me this episode. Most of it was spent on the kitchen. I kind of just did one continuous ramble while I designed it, but hopefully it looks good. Let me know what you think in the comments. Even though by the time you see this episode, I'll have probably recorded 3 more or 2 more, depending on how my schedule goes. But yeah, looking out the window here, I like it. Next episode, I think, I don't know what I want to do. I had mentioned that Inferium thing. I'll probably do a little more building on the house, maybe in episode, maybe in between. We'll see. But yeah, until next time, later.